What now?
It's Marcy. You know what? I'm sorry. I'll come back later, okay?
Marcy, wait! Wait! No.
I don't wanna bother you or anything.
You're not bothering me, all right? It's just... It's been one of those days, okay? I'm sorry I yelled at you.
But no, I can come back tomorrow, really. It's not that important.
Come on in.
Okay.
You like a cup of coffee or something?
No.
Marcy, you really shouldn't be looking at those.
You know, I keep wondering about Julie and Hudson. You know, what was going on in their minds right before they died? If they were scared. So, have they got any new leads or anything like that? We gotta catch them. John, I mean, you gotta catch them because I really don't think I can handle any more innocent people being killed because of me.
Great book. Oh, it's awesome. Did you read there's a psycho out there who's copying all the murders?
Yeah, that's pretty awful.
Yeah, it's scary.
Well, can I get a cheeseburger, medium rare, and fries well done? I think that's it. It's for my boss. Well, actually, we're friends. But, you know, quite honestly, I really don't know what we are. This is too much information, isn't it? I don't even know why I'm telling you this.
Yeah, neither do I.
Get a life, McBain.
Hey, I'm not the one who's throwing myself at someone who's not available.
No, you're much worse. You're not doing anything to try to get Marcy back.
What's up with you, Natalie? I already told you what John's deal is. He's with Evangeline. They're very happy, so what's your deal? You just a glutton for punishment?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat this, Antonio. If we're gonna have any shot of winning the custody hearing, we're gonna have to convince him to testify for you.
I'll do my best.
Okay. And what's this about Jessica?
What about her?
RJ seeing it at our club?
Look, you don't honestly believe that RJ saw Jessica wasted picking up some drunks at a nightclub, do you?
I know you don't want to believe it.
RJ's lying.
Are you sure?
I trust Jess. She's picking up Jamie right now. I mean, do you honestly believe that I would leave her alone with my daughter if I had any doubt?
I hate kids. But this little brat will help me get the goods on Antonio. It'll be worth it.
How long have you been standing there?
She said hello.
Hey, here's your book bag. Go upstairs, start your home. Now, go. What's going on? Why are you so jumpy lately?
I'm not. I'm used to living alone. I didn't hear you come in.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hello? 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 Someone must have hung up.
Guess it's the wrong number.
Yeah. Probably.
mind your own business?
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. You made it my business when you listened in on a private conversation between me and my brother.
Are you gonna beat that into my head forever?
Doesn't seem to be doing much good.
Look, I have a right to know what John's feelings are for me, seeing as how he can't express them in the English language.
He likes you, okay?
Oh, he more than likes me.
Well, that's not what he said. Now, my brother's a complicated guy, but he's not a cheater, okay? He's with Evangeline.
For now.
What are you gonna do, Natalie? You gonna bust a move on him? Yeah, that'll work.
It might.
Give me a break.
Look, I don't see a ring on Evangeline's finger, and she doesn't even have a key to his apartment. You know, isn't that kind of weird for a guy who's so committed?
Well, I don't see him busting down your door either.
Why are you so invested in John and Evangeline?
Because I know my brother, okay? If he wanted to be with you, he would be, but he's not, okay? So face it, he and Evangeline have hooked up. They're getting serious. You may not like it, you may not believe it, but that's the way it is.
They were hooked up. But judging from John's foul mood since he got back, I'd say there's a little trouble in paradise.
Hi. Thanks.
You're welcome. I just want you to know it. I know what you're going through right now, you know. And that feeling of guilt because you can't do anything to stop a killer.
You mean Stephen Haver?
It can get personal, it can get very personal.
Well, I really don't see how it can get much more personal with me, you know, because I'm actually the one who's giving this guy all of his ideas. And have you seen the papers? You know, they're not writing about me because I wrote this great book. They're writing about me because I inspired a murderer. And you know what the worst part of it is? My agent, Hayes, he thinks that this is gonna make the book sales, he thinks it's gonna make it skyrocket through the roof. But I don't want to make money because off of Julian Hudson's death. I don't know what I'm supposed to do anymore.
You know what you gotta do, Marcy? I mean, for starters, you can't do this. You do this and you're gonna drive yourself nuts.
Well, guess what? It's too late for that, really.
You are not responsible for this lunatic and what he is doing. And somehow you gotta figure out a way to let it go.
How? John, could you? I mean, if you were me.
Probably not.
You gotta let me help you. Please.
Okay?
Okay? Okay. All right. Well, so far, we know the killer has used the fire, right, and the car accident.
Right.
But then, here in chapter 18,
Slow
page...
down.
Okay. In chapter 18, page 211, we know that the victim gets boiled in oil, right? But then here in chapter 12, page 152, well, this is where they use the crossbow to kill the victim.
I've done my research.
Oh, well, so what I was thinking was, you know, maybe we could call all the sports stores or maybe the online stores and see if anybody's bought a crossbow since the book came out.
We're already on it.
Oh, well, that's really all the ideas I had.
It was a good idea. Hopefully it's gonna pan out.
I hope so. You know, I was thinking maybe can I call you if I get any more ideas?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You do me a favor?
sure.
Go home and get some rest.
I wish I could rest. I just keep having nightmares, you know, all these things just running through my mind.
I wish I could say something important that would comfort you somehow. But all I can tell you is we're gonna do everything we can to catch this guy.
I know you will.
Hello, I'm Jessica Buchanan, and I'm here to pick up Jamie.
Hello, sweetheart.
Mr. Gannon told me you were coming. Just give me a second to pack her things.
Oh, no, you don't have to hang around. You can go ahead.
I don't know. Mr. Gannon said...
Relax. Listen, I'm gonna lock the door when I leave. Hey, I used to babysit.
I know what it's like.
Thanks.
No problem. Bye-bye, Jamie. See you soon.
Hey! Hey! It's a $700 purse, okay? Mitts off. Whatever. Touch whatever you want. Just stay out of my way. Got some work to do.
Look, I'm really glad that you and Jessica are back together. And not just because it's a boon for our case.
You know, I made some pretty big mistakes in my life, but pushing Jess away had to be one of the biggest.
Well, it's in the past. You did what you thought you had to do.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna blow it again. Not with Jess or Jamie. I want my family back.
And I'm gonna do my best to make sure that happens for you. Come in.
Got your message. What's this all about?
We want you to testify against R.J. Gannon at my daughter's custody hearing.
Huh? You're kidding, right?
I wish I was.
You called me over here to tell me you've got some news about Jen's case, right?
No. And as far as I know, Jen's still only a suspect.
As far as you know? Okay, if you're such a hotshot lawyer, why haven't you cleared Jen's name by now?
Look, Rex, if Jen is indicted, I will defend her. But with any luck, it's not even gonna get that far.
Look, I'm telling you, Coulson is really gunning for her. Okay, and now that he's back from his honeymoon, he's gonna do everything he can to send her to death row.
One step at a time. Bo hasn't even filed charges, which means he's probably not convinced that she's guilty.
Yeah, says you.
But Bo's not gonna allow himself to be railroaded by Daniel Coulson or anyone else.
I'm counting on it. So you want me to testify?
RJ's suing me for full custody of my daughter. I know the two of you have a little history.
You mean bad blood?
Exactly.
Listen, Rex, tell us, do you think that RJ will make a fit parent?
I wouldn't trust him with a goldfish, but that's not my business.
Well, it is mine.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't like RJ, but he's my business partner.
Yeah, that's why he tried to screw you by taking Ultraviolet away from you.
What would I get out of it?
I don't know, how about just doing something good for somebody else?
Now, does that sound like something that would really appeal to me?
What do you want?
Get Jen out of trouble. I don't care how you do it. If you help her, maybe I'll find it in my heart to help you. In the meantime, I'm going after Kramer's real killer. I'm sorry we fought. I'm not good at this, Nora. I'm not used to coming home to somebody. I mean, for so many years, it's been about my work. And now my temper, it's...
Can get pretty nasty.
Yeah, it can. I'm sorry, no, you're the last person in the world I'd want to hurt. I love you.
I love you too, Daniel. But I'm really worried.
About me?
About us. Our marriage.
No, we only had one fight.
It's not that. We're not connecting. You know? We're lashing out at each other. This is not how you start a life out together.
But we had a great time in Paris.
Paris is over. The honeymoon is over. Now it's about the rest of our lives. What if we can't live together?
We're set in our ways, but we can adjust. It'll just take time.
Oh, honey, I'm stubborn, but you're worse than I am. We're lashing out at each other, walking out on each other.
I'm sorry. That won't happen again. Nora, you're everything to me. Our marriage is everything to me. I'll do whatever I can to make it work.
Then let the police do their job. Back off the Kramer case. Back off this obsession you have that Jen's the killer. Daniel, this is what's tormenting you. Can you do that? Can you leave it be?
Hey. I didn't know if I was going to see you again after the way we left things.
I left my MP3 player. I need it. This place seems pretty bare.
Well, most of the stuff was yours.
Well, I'm sure your dad will be thrilled to help you furnish the place.
I haven't seen it.
Well, I think I just dropped it whenever I moved out.
I'm sorry. Things turned out this way.
They didn't have to.
Well, you were the one who packed up and left.
I didn't want to go.
Then why did you? How did all of this fall apart?
You really don't know how? Things fell apart the minute you let your dad convince you that I'm a killer.
I'm not obsessed with Jen. I wish she wasn't guilty, but I've got to follow the evidence. Now, Bo could have arrested her weeks ago, but he seems determined to ignore the facts.
He's not ignoring the facts. Daniel, I trust Bo's judgment.
But you married me. I bet he did his best to talk you out of it.
Well, as a matter of fact, he did, but I married you anyway. That should tell you something.
No, I thought it did. But it seems to me you're having second thoughts. I mean, do you want out?
No, I want you to back off Jen.
Wait, now that sounds like an ultimatum.
Oh, Daniel, no, I know Jen. I know she's not capable of killing anyone.
Oh, you've been known to misjudge people before. Troy MacGyver. I'm sorry.
You can be really cruel when you want to be.
I said I was sorry.
Look, the evidence against Jen, it's just so convenient. I think someone is setting her up. If you don't trust Bo's instincts, will you at least trust mine? Give Bo some time to investigate this, will you? Paul's dead. Nothing is gonna happen to bring that back or to change it. And Jen, if she was gonna run away, she would have done that a long time ago.
All right. Okay, I'll give it a few more days. But Nora, if any more evidence comes to light, I can't ignore it.
I'm not asking you to ignore evidence. I just want there to be peace for us.
So do I. More than you can possibly imagine.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on Matthew.
Did you just call here and hang up? I don't care if it's important. Don't keep doing this. I won't have you ruin everything I've worked for. Do you understand?
Why would John be in a bad mood after meeting Evangeline's family?
Well, I mean, maybe this was just too big of a step for John. You know, I really don't see him as the boyfriend type, making all nice with the aunts and uncles.
You have no idea what went on when they were gone.
I know it wasn't good.
Okay. The little bambina down for a nap. Now, talk to me, RJ. Where do you keep the dirt on Antonio? Something will turn her off him forever.
I gotta go. I gotta meet Jess and Jamie back at the diner.
Okay. Enjoy your daughter. And listen, don't worry. I'll work on Rex.
Thanks. I'll call you later.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey. I thought you were buried in your work.
I was. I am. But I didn't like how we left things exactly.
Yeah, it was not good. Listen, that trip, it was a bad idea.
No.
And I should have gone alone.
I'm glad I got to meet your family. I like knowing where you come from.
Then why haven't we spoken since?
I've been thinking a lot about you. And me.
And, what conclusion have you come to?
Well, I think we both have one thing in common. I think we both want what's best for each other.
Meaning?
I don't want to hurt you.
Are you planning on hurting me?
No.
Then don't. Don't. And that'll be okay.
Well, like I said, I wanted to see you.
I'm glad.
I guess I better go.
Yeah, I know. Big case.
Yeah, big case. I don't think I'm gonna get any peace until I catch this killing club freak.
Okay. Duty calls.
Yeah. Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I was just waiting for a cup of coffee.
Just wait for my takeout. Well, don't let me interrupt.
No, listen, you're not interrupting anything. Please stay. I could use the company.
Hey, your burger's up.
Oh, thank you. Well, guys, sorry, but I gotta get back to the station so I can give John his dinner. So, what's really going on with you and Natalie? It was kind of obvious. So what are you hiding from me, Michael?
You had the bracelet, you had the deposit slips, and all the evidence kept piling up. Look, if you were me, what would you have thought?
I don't know. But I definitely would have wanted to listen to your side of the story before listening to my abusive, alcoholic, absentee father who thinks I'm nothing but trash.
That is not true.
You know, I used to think you were different. But maybe you're no different than your father. I didn't write that note, and I didn't kill Paul. Someone is setting me up. Even Bo believes me. You used to believe me. What changed?
I don't know. All right, all the evidence was piling up, and you just kept lying to me. And somewhere along the line, it just added up. I don't even understand why anymore. I'm sorry.
That's it. You're sorry.
No. I miss you. Why couldn't you just trust me enough to tell me the truth?
I did. You didn't want to listen to me. The only person you wanted to listen to was your father. I found it.
Well, that was fast. I guess Matthew's hard at work.
Who are you talking to?
Riley. He had a fight with Jen that seems to be going around.
Your printer ran out of ink. Can I use yours, Mr. Colson?
Yeah, sure, buddy. You need a hand?
No, I know how to use it.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Okay. Are we okay?
Yeah, we're fine. I'm sorry you and Raleigh are fighting.
It's no big deal. It'll be okay.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'm gonna catch the news. You wanna come?
In a minute.
Come on.
Great. Hello?
Hey, I thought you'd be here by now. Everything okay?
It's, great. Actually, I'm still at RJ's.
How's he giving you a hard time?
No, not at all. It's just when I got here, Jamie was just waking up from a nap, so it's taken us a little while for us to get our act together. But we're leaving right now.
Okay. Drive safely.
Drive like an old lady, you mean? John, I brought you some dinner. This is nice.
Yeah, it is.
You really do have to get back. I know.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling this guy's gonna start getting busy again.
Okay. Well, this is an important case. Just let me know if you need anything.
Thanks. Are we okay?
We're good.
Good.
You can tell me, Michael. If you're seeing Natalie, then well, it's okay, really. Because I'm fine with it. If we're broken up, so you can date whoever you want.
I'm not dating Natalie.
You're not.
No.
Well, so what are you hiding from me, Michael? I don't understand. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind, because you know what? It's none of my business, and I should never ask you anything like that.
You know what? It's not that big a deal, okay? It's just kind of a long story.
Well, I got nothing but time lately, so I'm all ears.
Well, it's about John.
And I guess Natalie.
Yeah, apparently she never got over it.
And now she wants him back, right?
Right.
And she's just gonna get her heart broken all over again.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling her, but she doesn't want to listen to me, I don't think that John needs the drama in his life any more than she does.
No, he doesn't. I know that because I just came from his office, I thought that since I wrote the book, right, that I could go there and that I could help him find the killer, but all I did was become this huge emotional mess in front of him, and everything that I suggested he had already done.
Well, he's the chief of detectives.
Yes, I know that. I know that, Michael. And I'm sorry that I ever wrote the book, and I wish that I never even created the Killing Club, okay?
Okay. Well, hey, listen. Here's an idea.
Yes.
Instead of being upset, and guilty, why don't we try and do something right?
What do you have in mind?
Well, we used to be a pretty good team, me and you. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, so why don't we try and help, huh? You know? Well, if we try, maybe we can stop this maniac before he kills anybody
I
else.
keep hoping and praying that he's not.
I know. But I gotta say, Marcy,
I know. I can feel it in my gut. There are more murders left to go.
Why the face?
What?
What's wrong?
I went to see Riley. We had another fight.
Why'd you go over there, Jen?
I went to get my MP3 player, as if it's any of your business.
You should have just bought a new one.
How can this happen? How can you be madly in love with somebody 1 second and then you can't even look at each other in such a small amount of time?
Well, it obviously wasn't love. Now you know.
Maybe you're right. Or maybe I'm just a hopeless loser.
Hey. Have you looked at yourself lately? You are the most beautiful girl that I have ever known. And I'm not the only one who feels that way. Stay away from Riley. He's a fool. And he's gonna realize that as soon as we find Paul's killer.
How are we gonna do that? Whoever's trying to set me up is doing a damn good job at it.
I don't care. I'm gonna nail this guy. Okay, I am not giving up until I clear your name.
How are you gonna do that? You know what I wish?
What?
Never mind, it's dumb.
No, come on, tell me.
Okay. If we found the real printer, the one that the killer used to send that note, then that would help us, right? I mean, it has to be out there somewhere.
That printer's history, Jen. I mean, it's as good as fingerprints. I'm sure it's been trashed by now.
I'm finished. Dana's printer worked real good.
Let's see. Yep, that looks great. Very good.
Can I watch TV now?
Yes, but just for 1 hour. Stop it, Nora. You're being paranoid.
Hello.
Riley, it's Nora.
Hey, Nora, what's up?
I know you've been going through a rough time, and I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Right now, not so good.
Was that because of the argument you had with your father?
What argument?
You weren't on the phone with your father just now?
No, I haven't talked to Dad all day.
Oh, I must be very confused.
It's okay. No, actually, things are pretty good with me and Dad right now.
I know. Is that I heard your conversation in Paris.
Oh, from the plane?
Well, everything's such a whirlwind. Was it on the plane?
Must have been, because that's the only time I talked to him. Every great detective needs a great cheeseburger once in a while. Natalie. It's a cheeseburger, all right? Come on in. Hey. Hey.
See, you got Natalie's takeout.
How'd you know it was from Natalie?
Saw her at the diner.
I didn't realize how hungry I was. It was nice of her.
Yeah. Not so sure.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Means I think that Natalie has ulterior motives, bro.
Ulterior motives? It's a burger, Mike.
It's a hell of a lot more than that, brother.
Okay. It's fries, too.
John,
Natalie is in love with you.
Come on, Jess. What's taking you so long?